Oh, guide me, O thou great Jehovah. I'm a pilgrim through this barren land. Oh, I am weak, but thou art mighty. Oh, God, hold me thy powerful hand.
Alright, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. If you've never been here before, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Listen, you already know what this is at this point. This is us following the Wandan Klansman gang trial, and things, I'm telling you, things are heating up right now to the point where everybody is looking at this thing and saying, this is a movie script. This is a Hollywood movie script. But we hope that a Jamaican movie house takes this to the big screen, because this is life, but this is art imitating life. Life imitating art is just wild. Anyhow, female clans gangster used clean cops to do her dirty work. Who do you think they're talking about? They're talking about the same pasta woman, Stephanie Christie. So far, she's been caught in court when they played the recordings that were on those secret recordings from those 3 cell phones that they started playing in court. Her voice came up on those, with conversations with the alleged gangsters on those, demonstrating unscrupulous behavior. She's also been accused of plotting and helping to carry out murder. Now, here she is. She's also been accused of being married and having extramarital affairs with gangsters while being married to a fellow pastor. And now, here's this headline that says, female clans gangster used clean cops to do her dirty work. I mean, this lady is in deep. I'm not here to be judge, jury, and executioner. I am only here to bring you what is transpiring in court. Let you be the judge, but the judge will be the judge, because this case actually has no jury. This is straight to the judge's ears, and it will be the judge's decision if these people get to walk or if they get to spend a lengthy amount of time behind bars. Stephanie Christie, a sole female among the accused, 33 of the Klansman gang members now being tried, or should I say alleged Klansman gang members now being tried, orchestrated the elimination of individuals who were thought to be a threat to the leadership of proposed head of the gang, Andre Blackman Bryan. In short, let me put it like this for you. They're saying that if she thought she watched the gang activities closely, she was their liaison in many ways. And if she thought that you were a threat to the leader, which is Andre Blackman Bryan, then she would orchestrate your dashway, your disappearance, your wipe off the face of the earth. Powerful position to be in, isn't it? Now, according to witness number 1, who is being led through the recordings of phone calls between himself and the gangsters inside and outside of prison, which he, surreptitiously taped, Christie did this using the police. Very interestingly, some of these calls came while the people were in prison that were on the phone talking. So if this is shattering, because what this has done now, it has eliminated the thought that ain't no phones in them prisons, or ain't no gangsters using no damn phones to orchestrate any violence from behind prison walls. People just use the phone to talk to their family because they're doing their lengthy prison sentences and they miss home, and they don't have phones in there like that. It's not like in America where you have the big old phone that's on the wall, like the phone from the 80s and the 90s where we used to go put a quarter in and talk through the phone. They don't have those in Jamaica prisons. So, it's not a privilege for inmates. So people sneak in a 1-2 phone. That's been the excuse. Well, we don't have to doubt anymore, because this is solid proof that these phones are being used by gangsters from behind prison walls to orchestrate violence outside of those prison walls and to rule their empires, their criminal empires, from behind these walls. Now, making it clear that the police, in this instance, was not a corrupt cop, but were individuals who were working to dismantle the gang. The witness said, Christie, in the interest of ridding the space of any challengers to Brian's leadership, to ensure that when he was released from jail, he had free reign, would give the cops credible information. This credible information would be details about crimes for which their own cronies were responsible. Wow. So she was snitching basically then. According to this, she was snitching basically on their own members within the gang. So when Andre Brian Blackman got locked up, right, you know, the show must go on. So gang leader goes to prison. Another gangster in the ranks takes over, run the place. When him run the place his way, if it's successful, more than likely, he's not going to want to give it back to Blackman. When Blackman comes out, he's going to have to war for it. Funny enough, it was something similar to this that happened between Tesha Miller and Blackman, allegedly. So what Christie would do is clear the way for Blackman for when he was about to be released from prison. She would make sure that anybody who was ambitious out here looked like they could take that place, so that Blackman wouldn't have any problems when he came out fighting back for his position. He would come home to sit on the throne. She would go give the police credible information because what, she was working with the gang already, so she already knew the wrongs they were doing. So she would turn over some of them to the police. Wow. Now, I'm a person that likes to think outside the box, right? Is this a law enforcement strategy right here to turn them all against each other? Or is this really, really true? Now, according to the witness, I want y'all to think, is this a law enforcement strategy to turn them against each other? Or could this be really, really true? Moving right along. According to the witness, Christie had vowed that she was going to use a particular cop to clean up Top Banks, an area in Spanish Town that was under the thumb of the gang. Now, according to the witness, the accused, Lamar Simpson, otherwise called Sick Head or Brains, was one of those to be taken out. Sickhead was holding on to the money and he never wanted to let it go. So she wanted to get rid of him, of Sickhead, the witness said in court, adding that the cleanup job for which Christie was responsible would see to it that the men who were not loyal to Blackman would also be taken off the streets. Anytime you're out here and you're doing anything that's against his wishes and wills, she would stick the police on you and use the information for the crimes you have committed to give to the police with evidence to lock you away anytime you went against what Blackman said. Now, in the meantime, the court was told that Brian was of the opinion that the police had no case against him, going to the extent to say that the anti-gang laws were passed in 2014, and so nothing before that period could not be used against him anyways. That is what we heard on the tapes as they were speaking to each other. Listen to me now. If this is a strategy for the police to use to get them to turn against each other even more as this case develops, then guess what? It working. I'm going to read into this further. I want them to give me more information though. I want them to give me more information like who did she actually send to prison? Because then the pot would have turned over upon the fire. Who did she actually send to prison? The headline is a damning headline. It says the female clan's gangster used clean cops to do her dirty work. So in that period of time, all the persons who were in the gang that got locked up, right now they are looking at each other and probably saying, blouse and skirt. Yo, I true, you know. And that girl, let's sell we out on the dog. As she got informed pan we make we end up a prison, you know. Either way, her goose is probably cooked. Her family is probably in danger. Remember, you know, she have husband, you know. She have picnic too, you know. Or children, rather, if y'all don't understand what picnic mean. So they're in danger. Because once them people here figure out, say, oh, so you did send me go in there, I'm going to do them couple of years there. Alright. Revenge. Revenge. So she is cooked either inside or outside. Right now, as it stands, she is looking at a whole lot of time in prison. And if anybody else's guilt has been proven so far, it's hers. Among others, but hers stands out. This is a short one, but stay tuned because there will be more coming right up. Female clans gangster, the pastor, used clean cops to do her dirty work. Leave your comments in the comment section below and I'll catch you on the next video. It's SouFLoTV. I'm out. Peace.